Hello, viewers. This is Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. Gosh, what a wealth of information. What the events of the past week. We had the burning of Notre Dame right on Easter. We have the Mueller report in America. We have so much to contemplate that is wrong with this world, that sometimes we get lost in that, and we kind of fall down that hole, and it's a bit of a dark hole. We lose sight of what is illuminating and what is what is shining, what is the potential of life. When we lose that, when we see I guess the darkest potential of life, we lose sight of the light. And so when I started this reading, I asked for what was the meaning of the symbols of Easter, the theme, and it is rebirth. It is around the judgment. I guess I got very strongly equating it with the judgment card in the tarot, that when something must come to an end, when it's an inevitable that something ends, and we have to make that judgment, and we have to obviously make decisions, and we have to let go of certain things so that we don't fall down that black hole. It's not black hole, but dark hole, which obscures our opportunity to stand within the light. And when we stand within the light, that's when we start to live a life connected to spirit, to God, to Goddess, to the Christ consciousness, to universal consciousness, to the feminine, to the masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine, to the everything, all of the potential, all the richness of life. When we start to fall down that hole, that richness is obscured to us. So the theme of Easter is around endings and beginnings, and it's around that judgment and rebirth, things drawing to a close and new things coming. And we shouldn't fear the future. We should stand within that illumination. So let's have a look at what are the messages from Spirit on what is the meaning of Easter. What are the energies? What are the symbolic energies? What are the spiritual energies? Spiritual energies of Easter. I guess embrace your enemies as well. The page of Swords has fallen out, and the Page of Swords is around the truth setting you free. This is someone that is rising up from the earthly constraints, our earthly judgments, rising up to the heavens here and opening their arms and opening their hearts to the truth. So what is your truth? What is the truth of your spiritual connection? What is your faith? The Ace of Cups here, when we do that, there is a new emotional start for us. And it is around our emotions as well. It's no accident that the aces are set against the backdrop of water, or they're in water, because our emotions can be quite strong when we descend down that dark space, if you like, when we focus too much on what's wrong and not on what's right. Our emotions are activated and they can be quite strong. It's very hard when you've been, when you're seeing injustice happening to, I guess, I'm not going to say control your emotions, because it's not a control that I'm talking about. To gain these new emotional perspectives, these new emotional starts, takes work. It takes hard work. It takes lifting your thoughts, emotions, the energy Emotions can be thought, the energy of thought, the way that the thoughts are expressed in energy are our emotions. And so if we change our thoughts and lift ourselves up, then we can change our emotions as well. And this is what's meant by transformation, by resurrection, by ascension. We can't ascend if we're weighed down by the anchors of our thoughts and our emotions. And the King of Earth here, the King of Pentacles. It is possible, despite all of our earthly anchors, trappings, greed sometimes, it is possible to be able to lift ourselves up and ascend, which will give us those new emotional starts. Thank you, Spirit. The Three of Wands here, mirroring the Page of Air. The Three of Wands is expansion. It is possible to lift ourselves up, to expand our heart chakra as well, the heartfelt energies. And what we gain is freedom and connection to Spirit, authority over our emotions, the Emperor, the strength. So we can't control our emotions as such, but with hard work, with understanding that our thoughts, our negative thoughts are expressed through emotions, just as the positive thoughts are expressed through the emotions. When we understand that, when we make a deliberate effort to lift our thoughts up, to acknowledge the truth of something, we don't have to sugarcoat anything, but we acknowledge the truth of it and we still press on regardless of that truth. We still soften our gaze, we still forgive, we have compassion, we have all of those things. But first you must lift your thoughts up. And then the rest will flow. The Four of Water here. Rather than getting disappointed, again, these emotions are coming out. Understand that what you've been given is an opportunity. So rather than being disappointed, you've been given an opportunity to learn here. And that indeed is a very precious thing that you've been given. And it is around the earthly. In the earthly realm, that's when all's said and done, that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn. And I am feeling that when we keep our emotions high, our thoughts high, remembering that the emotions are the energetic expression of our thoughts. When we keep our thoughts high, when we can rein them in, or not rein them in because it's not a question of control, when we can transform them, and that is the symbology of Easter, when we can transform our thoughts, then we have the rebirth, we have the new starts. The Eight of Pentacles here, this is talking about the hard work, the work that we need to do. We can't sit back there and descend into this emotional abyss down that hole. We actually have to put in the work. But it doesn't have to be hard work here. This Eight of Pentacles is talking about making music, and out of the strains of those melodies, then something new grows. So that is the message or the themes of this time that we're in, the Easter holiday, the Easter break. For me, they were quite relevant for anyone who has a strong analytical mind. Where justice is extremely important to you. You can transform your thoughts and emotions and achieve justice for yourself. Justice for yourself. All right. I'll leave that there. I've uploaded. Well, I'll talk about that later. I'll be back on tomorrow here to do Vibe of the Week. I'm actually travelling out into the country to have lunch with my husband tomorrow, so I'll be on early and then away for the day. It never ceases to amaze me how meaningful life can actually be, and how rewarding, and how poignant, and how enlightening. And I do feel that when we allow as much light as what we can to into our lives, rather than descending down that hole, that's a good way to live, a good way to live. So I'll leave it there, viewers, and have a wonderful, relaxing break, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.